Yeah, ain't none of y'all gotta clap for me. Yeah, your mama.
Me, like, hey, spots are coming back. Hey, this is happening. Hey, I'm like, and every time I take pictures, what we'll do is I'll actually, I'm gonna post this video. This is probably like the fifth or sixth time that I've been here. The last time, they didn't want to pay. Like, he was ducking my calls, and I just told him straight up, like it's not cool. It's not me. Like, I got so many pictures. These things weren't even here, and then they'll say, oh, that happens after you clean. There's no way possible. So this time he called because I was already like pissed. Like, the last time me and him spoke, and I don't know. I mean, he's from New York, and I don't know if that's how they work out there, but that's not how we get down. So basically, what happened last time is he didn't. I guess he wasn't pleased with the job I did, or that's what he says. And I was trying to call to get my money for payment, because he's saying that these spots come back, but he doesn't work out here. He owns this MRI place, and he lives in New York, and he has employees. The employees are like super filthy, dirty, and I got that too on video, showing like when I first got here, the condition of everything. He even fired one of his employees because she was hella dirty, but he rehired her, I guess. He probably just suspended her, whatever. But what happens is, the last time I was like, I need my money, sent him the invoice, nothing. Kept calling, nothing. I was like, whatever. So I left it, got back to him a few days later, nothing. A week goes by, 2 weeks go by, he finally was like, hey, I wanted to make you sweat. I'm like, that's not how we do business. And then also the other thing is, every time we do business, he always wants to call out his own price. That's not how that goes. I'm trying to make money like he's trying to make money. But I think yesterday or the day before he called, I think it was the day before he called, and he's like, hey, I'm in town. I need the carpet cleaned. I just, he didn't really say sorry, but you could tell he was trying to say sorry. Like, he's not one of those people that are like, hey, I'm sorry, you got off. It was my fault last time. I shouldn't have done that. I should have just paid you. But now he's like, the carpet looks like crap again. You did a really good job last time. I'm like, okay, now I did a really good job. But honestly, like, some of this stuff is not under my control. Like, I don't work here. I don't live here. I just come here to clean. So this is what we got now. Last time there was a huge stain here. You can kind of see a little something, but they keep spilling stuff like it's nothing. The carpet's super old. They had, I guess someone brought their dog or cat or something in, and went pee all over the carpet in a whole bunch of different spots. It's just crazy. So I'm gonna take me some pictures like I always do, and we're gonna make this happen. Man, all right, so I got this set up like so. Remember I told you these people are like, they messy. He don't be tripping off like the cleanliness level of the place. He just does whatever he wants, lets them do whatever they want to do. Look at this. Clogged the toilet, didn't even handle that situation. Even like little stuff, like, look what it says. You're gonna tell your customer to lift the handle after they're done? Like, how about you just get it fixed? Like, those type of things is like, man, that's not good, man. You own a business, get stuff done right. And that's what it always is like with this guy. So we'll see if things change, for me, because I came at him kind of like, I came at him real, like, And that's why he's like, hey, you did a good job last time, because I'm not playing games. Sometimes it comes down to that, like you got to hold your ground, because if you let somebody, excuse my language, but if you let somebody shit on you, they're gonna keep doing it. They're gonna continue to do it. You're not gonna do me dirty. So anyway, I'm gonna use NCAP. Mainly because it's more so, spills. So what I want to do is just use the least amount of solution as possible. I'm just filling this up. I don't really have to fill it up all the way, but I'm just, just want to get a good mixture. That's about it. I'll probably be using like 1.5 gallons here. Maybe, if that. One thing I was gonna say is you can tell that it's not the customers that are making this dirt, because this is the MRI room. There ain't never no dirt over here. Like there's probably dirt, but there's no stains. You can always see exactly where this stuff is going, and like that stuff paints a picture. Dirt will tell you everything. And what I do is I kind of feather it out over there. So they never have anybody over there, so they always just tell me to stop right there. And then this is like their back area, or one of the main areas they also go to, but it's like in the back of this little office here. And you can see, like, right at that front entrance, there's another stain there. So it's like, it ain't me, it's them. And then, like the last time, one of the workers, she was talking crap about the business, or she was saying something, and I don't think she knew. Well, I know she didn't think that I was the actual owner. So I was like, I don't appreciate you guys, talking about my business like that. I take pride in my business. Like this is my everything, and I'm down for my business. Like I don't appreciate that. And she goes, this is yours? Yeah, lady, of course. Why do you think it's always me that comes? It's just like after that she stopped doing it for a little bit, and then the next time I came she had something smart to say again. And I was just like, you know what? Like I know you guys think it's me. I know that's what you're telling your boss, that I'm the one that's dirty in the carpet. It's me after I'm done. Yeah, okay. I don't appreciate you guys, how you guys are, talking crap about my business like that. Like, I don't even know why you guys keep calling me back if you don't like my work. Yeah, I just brought it to her. Like, I'm not about to let anybody just sit there and talk. Like, I'll let, something slide, because, we all say something smart, once in a while. I grew up like that. You talk a little, you say a little joke, man, it's funny. I'll laugh too. But if you keep saying it, it's like you're saying it's true. Like we're not gonna be, believe the lies. Like, that's not what we're doing. But I'm barely putting down any cleaner, mainly because I don't want anything coming back at all. Like, this is just how it has to be for this particular. It is what it is on this one. But as long as I can get those stains out, because they'll be quick to say it's me. Like, so you can see I'm only pretty much spritzing it. That's not bad. I'm pulling up the dirt. It's gonna transfer over to the pad, and that's the other thing too. On this particular, I'm using a pad, a microfiber. Usually I'll use a what do you call the fiber pad, and that usually works, not an issue. But for this particular, I want to do the safest possible so we can have the least amount of issues with them. And I have all the video footage. I'm not sure the order, because I never posted any of it, just because of, like, there's always been issues. And it's like, now I just want to tell my side of the story. So, and I work backwards, so that's why I'm walking backwards. I work my way out. The least amount of moisture, the better. And just make sure I, mop up whatever with this pad. So, like, for instance, we can see this one here. And then they do have some maybe concrete damage underneath. So you see, like, there's some ripples right there. And that's the concrete kind of lifts up underneath. So someone just called me for a house cleaning, and there's certain, I don't know how to say it, man. There's certain people that, like, they call, they're gonna be cheap as heck. So he called and he was saying that, he works for PayPal and all this other stuff, but he needs his house clean. PayPal's headquartered out here, and I told him the price. He said it's 2,200 or 2,300 square feet. I forget. So I told him, hey, it's 40 cents a square foot, and he said, wow, that's a lot. I called a maid service, and I had to stop him right there. I said, we're not a maid service. Maid services, they don't do super deep cleans like we do. We are a little different. And he was basically saying, like, the maid service said that they're like $300 or something. I forget exactly the number. Just because once he said that, I'm like, man, I'm not even interested anymore. But he was saying that they were that, that cheap of a price. And I think we're almost $900. And I'm just like, well, we're not a maid service. So we're not the type to just go in and just wipe stuff down with water and leave. We are definitely a little different. And he basically said, that at PayPal, their prices are going down, not up. And I'm like, what does that have to do with me? Like, please explain. Like, plus, I said, I've been using PayPal for a while. The fees are still the same. I don't know what they're doing to you. But it is not. Prices aren't going down. That's BS. I was like, man, we got bills to pay. We got taxes. We got, gas. You got workers' comp. There's just so many different variables. Like, we're trying to be a profitable company, but they have so many cheap companies out there. It's just ridiculous. Like, imagine if everybody, let's just say, imagine if everybody was around the same price range. I mean, of course there's going to be variables, but imagine if there was some type of structure to where, as far as price, we were, there's maybe a 15% difference or something, or 10% difference between, prices. Everybody will make more money. Like, I don't understand how these companies go out there and they clean for so cheap. They're not going to be there forever. Not even close. One of Liza's coworkers, I did her carpet, and she's also one of those ones. She's looking for the cheapest price. So I told her, I said, we do a house cleaning too. We could do everything all together and kind of cut you a deal. How much are the house cleaners charging? I think she said like $200. And when I did the calculations, I was at like 380 or something. So I was like, well, I can't be that cheap, but we do a thorough job. I BS you not. She said that she was not happy with the cleaners because they didn't do a thorough job. I'm like, see? Stupid. And I'm looking at that place. The place wasn't even that bad. They just bought the house. And these companies, they get 5-star reviews. I don't know how they're getting these 5-star reviews. Because I can get legit 5-star reviews, and Google won't even post my legit 5-star review. But they'll post a fake 5-star review real quick. All right, let's go over a couple things. So you have this area here where the mat was, and you also have some shadowing, which the shadow goes straight across here. But And I say that because there's multiple lights, so you have different lighting. But the area where the mats were, right there and right there, they're always going to be a little different, because the rest of the carpet is seeing some traffic, some wear, some dirt, and that never sees the day of light. So this area here has never been an issue. It's always been like this area here where these the employees go, and they keep walking from that office to over here. So there's certain areas it's like, and she the main one. She like the I guess she runs the place or something, or she does something, but she the main dirty one, and she the one with the most mouth on her. Alright, y'all. The other thing I forgot to mention, they got I think it's a new person, but you can look how neat the desk is that they put here for this person. The carpet was not too bad over there, but look at all the dirt goes over here. You got all this crap on the floor, but yet I'm the issue. I'm not nobody's maid, so I don't clean up after her. And that's why we're not a maid service. See, when it comes to maid service, you're actually like really picking up after. That's the difference. You're really picking up after you know your customer. When you're a move out service, you're kind of doing the same, but now you're actually cleaning the actual contents of the home. There's a big difference. The other reason I wanted to say why I'm using very little, you know, water solution is because there's very slight chance that anything could come back because the carpet is not wet at all. I mean, you can already see patches over there because it's drying. I mean, that's very quick. Within 30 minutes, it's almost done. You guys can see how that looks pretty good. And all I'm doing is spritzing. And after I'm done, I'll show you the how much solution I have in there still. Then pack this up, go home, and I got some projects to work on. Next week is next Sunday is a special date. I haven't really told anybody. Oops. But oh yeah, look at this. He even has, you know, still has that up from 2009. I think you're supposed to, I'm pretty sure by law you gotta have the current stuff up. Whatever, but I'm no hater. It's only about to be, pretty soon it'll be on there for 20 years, too late. But yeah, so got some projects to do when I go home. Trying to make everything perfect for a certain date. And what I'm doing right now, I'm just mopping up. That's what I do. Just mop it up. You guys can see how that looks. Looks good. He always complains when I don't do these, so I'll do these little runners. Again, he doesn't pay for it. You know what I'm saying? And I don't mind, you know, I don't mind doing it, but at first I didn't mind. I was like, yeah, I'll do it for you. But then he was complaining. So I was like, man, you gotta pay a little extra, Holmes. All right, y'all, so I just wanted to show you guys the color difference. So definitely, excuse me, definitely picked up some dirt. I'm just about to do this. As you can see, when it was over, I don't know if I didn't even point it out, I don't think. But when I lifted the pad driver up and it was still spinning a little bit, this came, it just like got tucked under. So I just did that right now, and then it came off because I didn't want to put too much pressure on here because it's just going to lift it up. So I'm just going to lightly do it. So I got to just put it back on, but I'm going to put it on the bottom. All right, y'all, so you can tell I'm doing this in real time. Give me 1 second. Look a little bit better. All right. Look how much is in there. You can see my hand. So I used about a gallon maybe, because I am right here. Actually, it's on this side. Is it on this side? Oh, yeah, it is. So I had about 2 gallons in there, and I'm just above 1 gallon. This here is definitely clean, trust me. Even when I use it with a wand, it has these dark areas. So you can see how it's light, dark. So it does that, but since I use a rotary, it's like that. You can definitely brush it out. And for the sake of the video, I just do it with my hand. Look a little bit better. The color variations, those been in there forever. Looks good. Looks good. Looks good. This is pretty much almost dry, y'all. You can see like the wet areas, but it's pretty much dry. Even back here, you guys seen I didn't really use that much. I barely just spritzed it. Same thing. And then over here, you guys can see the what I was talking about as far as the shadow. So we're getting 2 shadows. You got those lights here. It's hitting the table, the desk, and that's where you're getting that dark shadow. That's the one I was talking to you about. That shadow is still there. So give it some time once it all dries. It's kind of hard though, because this area here, it's gonna see the most amount of wear. So if I'm sitting here and I'm over here going through some files, it's gonna be ground in a little bit more, but it always just balances out. And then right here, like I was telling you, we got some carpet that's lifting up, or the concrete, I mean, same thing. Right here, and then there was something else right there. All this came out pretty good. I'm just gonna go clear up and see if I notice any changes as far as the carpet just being all one color. All right, y'all, so I just finished this one. Came out pretty good. Took me about 1 hour and 20 minutes, which really a lot of it was making a video. Shouldn't have really took that long. I was on the phone for about 15 minutes with or about 10 minutes. And then other than that, that's about it. Excuse me. So, appreciate y'all for watching. We're gonna make this the DWES Chronicles. Like I'm Scruff McGruff. I ain't shaving until next week. It's been like a month maybe. Well, next week will be a month, but gotta make sure this look perfect. All right, y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all know what it is. It's Daryl, DWES Enterprise, and it's DWES for life, y'all. Peace.